that said, let's go ahead and get into it. I really want to talk about this one because it came up in my Twitter feed, and it feels like one of the most try-hard things possible. And note that Twitter itself has been pushing further and further towards the political right. As more people who were on the left leave the platform, as more people who are working at Twitter are okay with things like, I don't know, letting Nazis back on the platform like Nicholas Fuentes, which will be its own video, separate from this one. This one's a little more lighthearted. Yeah, Elon has definitely made the entirety of the Twitter space into a caustic, just hellscape, more so than normal. So, it only makes sense that something terrible would cross up on my feed. But, let's do the fan art first, and then we'll get into that. Whoa, hello. 3D print cam. Go back down, that way. That way. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so this one comes from a Nubian, said Zoom. Did this with a pen, and I tried scribbles this time. We have a slime Suris in scribblies. Thank you very much, Nubian. This is the least cursed thing you have sent me in a very long time. I appreciate that. With that said, let's go ahead and get right into things. Guys, this is Get Woke Go Broke, the card game. The card game. Get Woke Go Broke. What? Why? Why is there a card game called Get Woke Go Broke? What the hell is this thing? So today, we're going to explore this a little bit. Hold on. This is... It looks to me like it's trying to be Cards Against Humanity, but it's political in every way, shape, and form. So let's go ahead and look at what the imagery they're using is. So... the cards are red and blue, Democrats and Republicans, or just red, white, and blue, depending on how you want to look at it. The actual product itself is all patriotism. Leave your political correctness at the door and enjoy a night of daring humor and roaring laughter. So... look at the imagery that's on display here. The dude in the red in the suit is the one laughing. And the dude in the blue, so the Democrat in this case, is the one who is crying. I do not believe that these are not deliberate choices by the people who are building this. So isn't that pretty much Cards Against Humanity? This is Cards Against Humanity, but literally, as opposed to being designed to be, hey, we're here to offend everybody. We're here just to have a good time. Cards Against Humanity is like Baby's first South Park episode of icebreaker card games. Look at the actual things they have here. Meth edibles, deleting 3,000 emails, replace your friend with token versions, killing hundreds of millions of poor people. These are all just the same things that Cards Against Humanity does. Every single thing that Cards Against Humanity posts on their shit, this is posting here. The rules are as simple as they came. Draw the card, follow the prompt, watch as your friends oscillate between laughter and shock. Warning, may include moments of, I can't believe you just said that. That's just Cards Against Humanity. Unpredictable gameplay. You think you know your friends? Let's just go ahead and zoom in a bit on that. You think you know your friends? Think again! This game reveals the hidden side of everyone around the table, from the closeted meme lord to the undercover social commentator. Again. This is just Cards Against Humanity. That's all this is. Some cards might ignite fiery debates, philosophical discussions, or at the very least a good old-fashioned argument. Perfect for those who love to stir the pot. No, I doubt that is the case. Again, I've played Cards Against Humanity. You have a card that is a prompt. How do you handle self-reflection and personal accountability? Deleting 30,000 emails. Like, it's the same exact thing that you do when you're playing Cards Against Humanity. You have a set of cards with a prompt and a set of cards with a response, and the idea is the person with the most funny responses will end up with the fewer cards by the end of the game, and therefore they are the funniest person. Haha. The problem I have with Cards Against Humanity always comes down to the fact that it's boring. because the cards you get are randomized, sometimes you just get a handful of terrible responses that don't actually lead to any humor, and it's a very funny game to get everybody's humor right the first time you play it. But if you've ever played Cards Against Humanity with a group of friends, it's the thing you do when you haven't seen each other in a really long time. It's not the thing you do with a group of friends every single Friday night, because there's only so many ways that game will go. Even with all the expansion packs, there's only so many ways those games can go before you get very, very bored at the exact same outcomes happening every single time. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my personal experience with Cards Against Humanity. But seeing this, I'm just like, oh, if I bring this out to a friendly get-together, instead of Cards Against Humanity, where everybody understands what we're going in for, I'm basically cracking open a pack that says, hey guys, look, I want to bring politics into the conversation on Friday night. I hope you guys are okay with that. Expansion pack real world shit is doing this now? Wait, Dorito Dave, you didn't know that Cards Against Humanity has multiple expansion packs? And even, like, bigger storage solutions with those expansion packs? Like with the bigger, blacker box? What? Lemon said it made me realize that some of my friends are really not funny and think poop farther jokes are hilarious. Poop jokes are funny. Excuse me, aren't good at making things dirty. Jordan Dave says, I've never played Cards Against Humanity. Yeah. So that's why you play online Cards Against Humanity that has image input. You need to be able to input, like, infinite variants into Cards Against Humanity to make it interesting. And even then, it just isn't really. So let's look at the company that's doing this. Well, you can't really contact them through their... Like, you can contact them, but I'm not seeing anything here. So the card game powered by Shopify. Well, Shopify, I will say, has reached out to me for a collaboration where they will pay some of my bills. But I don't think that it's just this. There's got to be an actual person behind this that matters. Details below for pre-sale orders. I like how no matter how many times you hit this button, it just gives you details below for pre-sale orders. Glossary. Let's dive into this glossary and find out what all the fuss is about. Literally from who? And remember, laughter is the best medicine. Except maybe for treating actual medical conditions. For everything else, there's Get Woke, Go Broke the card game. Again, it's just a recycled... It's a recycled card game idea from Cards Against Humanity, and this is a recycled joke from MasterCard. Okay. But have they condemned hummus? Yeah, but did they offer $9,000? Jesus Christ. Dave, what are you trying to get my attention for? Said add Suris. Oh, hold on. There we go. Get Woke, Go Broke the card game with 115 followers. Interesting. We're a new company fighting... Oh my god. It's not even just a funny card game that has a catchy name for marketing reasons. They literally think that they're doing culture war shit. We're a new company fighting wokeness with humor. Every card we post is actually in the game. Our game is funny, offensive, and around 90% of our cards are largely based on real occurrences. Maybe 10% satire. The red cards are the questions and the blue cards are the answers. Again, that's just Cards Against Humanity. Pre-orders are available now. Let's see here. A card game making fun of morally broke fuck-ups. Is there supposed to be a joke? Is there supposed to be a joke here? I'm so confused. A Guevara coffee shop on university grounds. All of his murdering was just coincidental. That must be making fun of communism. Let's see here. A pride-themed daycare. Do you get the joke? Do you get the joke? It's that the joke is that gay people must be pedophiles. That's the joke. That's the joke. The gay people have to be pedophiles. They must be. Are you funny? Is it funny to you yet? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you understand do you know why a pride-themed daycare would be bad for children? Do you get the joke? Do you understand that's funny? Oh, wait, no, it's not actually. Attacks on Whitey because slavery or something. Hey. Look. When Cards Against Humanity does it, I can at least say that it's somewhat funny. Because the game is doing literally the South Park thing. It's just being offensive for the sake of it, that's it. Get Woke Go Broke looks like it's being Cards Against Humanity specifically for Republicans. Cards Against Humanity pushes itself as satire. This is saying, maybe a little bit of it's satire. But most of it's just bigotry in disguise. Is it funny to you yet? Is it funny to you? I get it. It's Cards Against Humanity for people who took 8 tries to get their GED. Oh my god. So, oh, I bet there's a helicopter card. Oh, there probably is. There probably is. Let's do some scrolling on their Twitter. See what else we can find here. Let's see what they post here. Oh, wait. The company, the Go Woke Go Broke card game, retweets shit about ivermectin? You know, horse paste people think saves them from COVID. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, they retweet libs of TikTok too? Oh, geez. I wonder if there's any, I don't know, bomb scares that have happened in schools because of that particular TikTok account. Oh, man, that's so weird. Let's see here. Let's see. What else do we have here? There's not a whole lot of talking about the card game. It's mostly just retweeting political hot takes or abusive pieces of shit that we all understand are just horrible. Why Get Woke Go Broke the card game? This is one of the many reasons why. The country is going in the wrong direction. We don't think we can make much of a difference, but we love this country and hate to see it and people suffer. In case you've not seen the full interview, and then they have
with a very
an hour-and-a-half long thing. You know what this is, right? This is virtue signaling. I'll go ahead and say exactly what this is. This is virtue signaling. This is what happens when the target audience is a bunch of man-children that think that you shouting from the rooftops, "Hey, you're allowed to be offensive." If you do that constantly, people will look at you like you're some kind of martyr, like you're some kind of hero for doing basically nothing. Like you're on Twitter putting a hot take. I'm sorry, that level of slacktivism doesn't do shit in the first place. They say, oh no, we're making this card game because we think that America's going in the wrong way. And our card game will, I don't know, maybe do something about that? Maybe? Nah, except it won't, actually. You and I both know it won't. Just scrolling through the rest of their stuff, it is big. There we go. Scrolling through the rest of their stuff, you see all kinds of shit where, oh, look, finally we get to the point where they're posting stuff themselves instead of just retweeting other politicians saying stuff. Gio Burdett, thank you for resubscribing. Let's see here. Finalizing some details, including digital cards, so we can start sharing more about our game. We can take pre-orders now. These are a few examples of plays that could be made to give an idea of what to expect. This is just Cards Against Humanity. The statue of Abraham Lincoln needed to come down to be replaced by a Chinese web market. CNN headquarters. A pseudo-phallus. Fairly certain pseudo-phallus was one of the answers that, like, the first expansion of Cards Against Humanity had anyway. Used to unleash your inner wild Karen to claim this round. How do you handle self-reflection and personal accountability? Hire a team of heroin addicts. Killing millions of poor people. Replace your friends with token versions. People should be forced to buy carbon credits from billionaires. Oh, at least there's a joke at Elon Musk's expense. We found one. Yay. Share needles for sustainability. Eliminate women from sports for not being manly enough. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? Please tell me you get the joke. Please tell me you understand the humor. Please tell me you think it's funny. It's about trans women in sports, everybody. Did you get that? Oh my god, isn't it so funny? Isn't it just rip-roaring and hilarious? Fucking hell. These aren't even jokes. Like, some of them might be funny. The ones that they're, like, ripping from Cards Against Humanity. Maybe. But otherwise, this seems like just an idea that's already been done multiple times. Apples to apples, Cards Against. And then it's repackaged in a right-wing variant solely so that they can sell it to people who really, really think the election was stolen. And I just need to figure out, like, why? Apparently, the creator is Alexander J. Matucci. Interesting. I don't actually know who that is at all. I see a bunch of, like, Alexander Matucci's who are pharmacists or who are apparently dead. And then I see one thing about Get What Go Broke, the business profile for them. Let's see here. Get What Go Broke, the card game. Company name, Get What Go Broke, the card game, LLC. Florida Limited Liability Company. Ah, yes! Out of Florida. Perfect. No employee identification number yet. Company age, 10 months old. Registered agent name, Alexander J. Matucci. From Cape Coral, Florida. Okay. So it's a scam? So I don't know if I'd call it a scam. I'd call it a grift. You see, the difference between a grift and a scam wants you to spend money that will not end up doing anything. Like, for instance, if I took all of the money from my stream, every bit that was coming on during the marathon, and I spent it exclusively on Magic the Gathering cards, that would be a scam. Because I've told you that the money is going towards paying for credit debt. That would make it a scam. Now, the difference between that and a grift is if I was saying, if the money actually was going to credit, but I was saying, hey guys, support me, because that's the only way to make sure that leftism will prevail in the United States. The only way to protect socialist principles in the US is by supporting me with your dollary dues. That's a grift. A scam is giving you something that you were not intending to buy after you've spent money on it. A grift is grabbing hold of somebody's ideology and using that to profiteer. I would call this a grift. In every way, shape, and form, I would call this a grift. Said that one kid at the store won't stop staring at you and you pull one of these. Jesus. Division of Corporations. According to Dave, this dude used to be a truck driver. That was their job before. Okay. Now we're starting to dig very, very far into the dude's stuff for... I think we've gained about all the information we can or need to. Rosina says food is denser than air. Protect socialism with Mountain Dew. Baja Blast. Yeah, sponsored by Costco. Sponsored by Costco. Suris does have a document. It's true. It's true. It is entirely true. Now... I have to wonder, how much is it? Just as a comparison, if somebody wanted to buy Cards Against Humanity instead, Cards Against Humanity Nasty Bundle is $20 on Amazon. It's $20 for Cards Against Humanity. But if you were to go to Get What Go Broke, it's going to cost you $35 for it. God, isn't that so cool? Isn't it so neat? They want to give you their bastardized Republican-centered version of Cards Against Humanity, and they want you to spend twice as much money on it. And it is the only product the company has. And it's been a company that's been established for 10 months and hasn't sold anything yet. Jesus. Don't forget the bigger, blacker box. We found the only funny joke. Yeah, the price point. The price point. Oh my god. So that's literally crazy. That's like asking someone for lunch money, but with taxes. So is that the name of a product? What? The Go Woke Go Broke card game? Because that is the name of the product. I see stuff like this, and I don't go into, like, alarmism, like, oh my god, this is so offensive, it's so bad. It's not offensive. It's sad. It's kind of pathetic. Like, if you're the kind of person who has this on your shelf when I come over to your house for game night, I might even consider that a bit of a red flag. If it's pre-ordering, that should mean that they haven't even produced the product yet. Well, and according to their Twitter, they haven't either at all. For a copy of the transphobic card game, I could easily just get another copy of the Berserk manga. Yeah. Like, it's just kind of dumb. It's just a little dumb. That's all. Anyway, I wanted to make fun of this. Incidental video tagline here. Hey, I just quickly want to give a thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who keep this show running. YouTube and Twitch are a pretty bumpy ride at the best of times, and the stability a Patreon provides me is worth more than I can say here. I'd also like to thank each and every one of my $20 and up patrons here, and they would be Red Joker, Blitzkrieg, Cameron, Dren, Jemshin, Smiling DM, Poundini, Mabbity Babbity, Naomi, Isaac, Nixie-chan, the Oberon team, Agamotto, Jordan, Ravi, Giuni, Kiratorian, Prisma, all of you, I'm not saying that part, and Starlight. And finally, thank you to everyone else that helps keep this channel alive. While you're here, why not check out another video? And thank you for watching.